See about all this stuff. All right. Microphone is down. Again! Always down. I hate that. I don't like that. Successfully connected. Yes, that was a disconnect for a moment there, folks. And I'm just like, why? Well, so much. Gear up, folks. It's going to be a long one. Hello, everybody. Hello. How are you doing? Yes, I hope you're all doing well. Today is going to be a bit of it's going to be a bit of a, well, it's going to be a bit of a interesting look as we get into this bad boy here. All I can say is that Azur Lane has been a little in the dumps, if I can say so myself, when it comes to all of this stuff. Yeah. Azur Lane is just not doing the best right now. I mean, same thing with Dice right here. Dice, whatever her name is. It's not doing the best right now. And so we're going to be playing a little bit of Azur Lane. What brought this on today? We don't really do streams on Azur Lane. Well, yeah, we don't. Don't really do streams on Azur Lane. Not so much. It's in the game, and it's in the footage. But what brought this on? Yes. Well, it's a bit like Hawk Zero's stream. Hawk Zero was talking about it, and he was talking about there being some overt fan service just taking over the game. And he's right. It's not just in a few years that's been happening. I would say it's more so prevalent in the last few updates. He might even say several updates, and I agree. I do agree. Just came off watching Hawk Zero's stream video, and I absolutely agree that Azur Lane is just not doing the best game-wise, theme-wise, and I'm like, why are they just so overtly hypersexual? It's like, really? Yeah. I don't know. I just don't feel right streaming it anymore. It's gonna keep it up. I'm just like, you know what? This ain't gonna be anything good. Well, so we're gonna get into the stream, but let me just text my buddy. I'm streaming, my dude. Come join if you want. You want, my man. Alright, so. Tomorrow. Alright, yeah. Let's get some of that Azur Lane music. But hey, anyone who showed up last night for that Azur Lane, you know, some of that Azur Lane drawing and stuff, we'll do some of that a bit. But let's get into this bad boy. Intermission, and let's get some of that display capture on. Yeah, like take a look at this. She good looking. But it's like, things are just a little too much. Oh my. Take a look at some factions here. Yeah, I don't have every character, but still. If we are going to look at, I don't know, Eagle Union, huh? What about this says Eagle Union about it? Well, there's blues and there's whites. What faction would I say this is? Well, looking at her, it's the blue and white that really does say, yeah, this is Eagle Union. And also like these bands here, yellow bands. Yeah, that does say Eagle Union. Not gonna lie. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, well, it's a little too much, I guess. Yeah, it's a little bit of the elegance here, but blue and white, there's a lot of things like that in here. Even in her old version of herself, there was that blue and white present in her, you know, outfit. So, yeah, it's a little too sexual here. Enterprise. Okay, yeah, like there's black, blue, and white. Some gold trimmings because it's, you know, naval stuff. You can tell from what she's wearing that it's a lot more, you know, U.S. Navy. You know, I like that. Here there's blue and white. Here it's a little sexual, yes, but it's fine. Blue, white, and, you know, grayish black. That was fine, told you. Yeah, it's a little too sexual, I get it. This is fine. Yeah, that's a little much. Not so much, but it does. So Hawk Zero was talking about saying that some of the skins tell stories, and it's, you know, less is more, leaves much to the imagination. It's great. This one here, you can see a little bit. If you're being a pervert, you can look very much and find stuff. Here, she's in a Chinese dress. Kung Fu stuff. Tells you about the character. I get it, yeah. It's kind of sexual. Here's a little bit the same. Kind of sexual. Kind of sexual. Yeah. Sexual, yes. Sexual, yes. This one's fine. Look at her outfit. It's blue, indigo, really, and white. This, I believe, is Eagle Union. Just looking at that design. Eagle Union. You get it. You get it. There's that outfit. Looks fine. This one here also looks fine. I don't really appreciate the rip here, but that's fine. Eagle Union. I get it. Well, just looking at the outfit. Yeah, I did find a problem with her outfit when she came out. I'm like, okay, whatever. But a little too unnecessarily revealing here, but alright, whatever. But it's fine. Blue. There's green on her, but there's also the white and the black. It's fine. Same thing here. Blue and white. And there's that red. You know, red, white, and blue. I like that. It says America. American stuff. I like that. That's good. Here there's the blue and then the white. There's a little of the black in there. You can tell. Same thing. You can tell what faction she belongs to. Same thing. You can tell what faction she belongs to. Here, a little sexual. I don't know what it has to do with the ship, but maybe I just don't know that much of the history of this ship. You know, that's what Hawk Zero was saying. Here, this is fine. You do want to see her in her bikini and all that stuff. Because she's like, you know, the nun, right? Not supposed to be so revealing. But here, it's like, oh, wow. You were hiding some goodies there. Well, that's a little too sexual. But all I can say is, yes, you're hiding goodies. But you're also hiding, like, wow, you're actually are attractive. Here, you're attractive enough. Yeah, I don't really appreciate lollies, but blue, white, and there's black. You can tell what faction she's a part of. Same thing with her update, her retrofit one. Same thing. That's fine. So there's blue, a little bit of white, but there's the black there. And there's some red in there. Yeah, it's a little sexual. Does tell you a bit of the character, and I did like her voice line for this. She's saying in the guess to come on up. She says Shiki-kan, like, you know, the commander. It's like, when I read that, I'm like, I like you. I like you. You're good. That tells you a bit about the character. I like that. Here, this is sexual, yes. But it is the, you know, the beach. I wasn't getting so much of the vibe of Americana, but actually, no, I do see it right here. But you do have to me, like, that's a little, like, I had to find it. I had to go look for it. Yes, I can tell what faction she's a part of. Little Americana as well. Same thing with the retrofit. Red, white, and blue. Perfect. A little bit of the black. So you can see what Hawk was talking about. Yeah, not so much the red, white, and blue here. There's blue. There's white. There's the red and pink. I get it. Now, I never saw it here. What's going on here? If I had never seen this ship before, known what ship it was, I would probably guess not Iron Blood. They're more like in the black. The British, no. This doesn't fit in with them because they're more like maids, elegant, and all that stuff. I like that. But, you know, people say, well, no, people don't say anything yet. Actually, they do, but let me, before I get to that point, what are the faction? Japanese? I actually might think that. She has like the horns, right? Yeah, like Oni. I would probably be thinking that. Yeah, she could fit in with the Japanese in that sense. Also, she has like that thing around her chest. She could fit in there. Not so much. No, she wouldn't fit in with the British. Kinda the Americans. Kinda, not really. Fit in with the Italians? No, that says royalty. Germans? No. Fit in with the Dutch? They're very sexualized, my goodness. Pirate girls? No, definitely not. Because, like I said, they're pirates. That's their theme. Okay, so any other faction? No. But I wouldn't guess American. But there's a reason for her being very different. Did anybody see that? What's this? The feathers there. It's like, oh, oh. Oh. That makes sense. This was her first skin. You kind of couldn't tell. But Indianapolis. Oh. Oh. She's an American Indian. Native American. Oh. That makes sense. And look at her. Minneapolis. There's tribes from Minnesota. Where, you know. Oh, wow. So incorporating Native American culture into the Eco Union faction. Oh! Not so much the red, white, and blue, but you can see the Native American influence. It's like, oh. So there's a theme. Little subculture within the faction. This tells you a bit about her character. I like that. Hawk Zero was not wrong. Little too sexual. I don't really see the whole... Maybe not too familiar with the northern tribes. Because maybe that might be. Then looking at all this other stuff, yeah, I can see that. Look at her. So look at Anchorage. If I had to guess, yes. I see the white, I see the blue. Would I guess the British? I actually would probably guess the Royal Navy. I actually would guess the Royal Navy. But more like later Royal Navy. Like more modern Royal Navy. In the modern game of Azur Lane. Yes. I would say, oh, Eagle Union. I wouldn't really guess. Sorry, no, sorry. Royal Navy. I wouldn't necessarily either Royal Navy or Eagle Union, because if I look closer, I can see, yeah, there's some white and blues. Yeah, there's white and blues, so she has to be, but she could be the maids, one of the maid girls. She could be, that elegant type of stuff. I can see how they're getting a little more risque, if you know what I mean. So there, I would actually guess, wrongly, maybe the Royal Navy, but I'm wrong. Here, yes, this is Eagle Union, and to be honest, no, I probably would guess Eagle Union. Because, yeah, there's the white, there's the blue. I probably couldn't think of Royal Navy. This skin was awesome. Skin was also awesome. Nice big behind, it's nice. Does it tell a bit of a character? Yes, it does. She's not intentionally trying to be sexual, but she's just very much of an innocent person that she doesn't realize that sticking her butt out like this is very sexual. Same thing a bit here. She's very innocent, very girly, very reserved. Bit of this too. That's actually really good because her cleavage is there, but it's it in this portrait here at least. It follows with her gesture, so therefore you don't necessarily notice her large cleavage. It's there. Now let's see. Long Island, same thing. Blue and white. I would never associate this with Royal Navy ever. This is Eagle Union. Her outfit here, sexy, but not too much. Says of her lazy character. Same thing. Lazy character. Not so lazy, playful. And look, see? Playful follows more of her... This outfit follows more of her retrofit. You can see it. It's pretty good. This classic outfit looks very good. There's a little bit of red, a little bit of gold, but there's black, and there's some blues in there. I would say her outfit is more dark blue, and it's white. So it has a lot of that reflection there. See, it has a lot of her non-sexual nature, but also still being elegant. I like that. Here, we start to get a lot of like the wedding dresses that are very, very sexual. We're starting to get into that, alright. She was always a big woman, Ranger. She's not trying to be overly sexual. She's not trying to be, but she's just very big. And, she's kind of innocent, kind of. But yeah. Here there's some, oh my, things are popping out of that white blouse. But yes, you can see the black and the blue, so the black and the white. So yeah, you can see where all this stuff is coming from. There's like the reds everywhere. I would never guess the British. No, the Royal Navy. British, oh well. Would never guess them. This one I may actually guess the Royal Navy, but too much is showing skin-wise. I would have to say, and the small hat there, I would have to say the Americans. You know, the Royal, you know, the... Yeah, here, however, would I say Royal Navy? Battleships, all whites. There's black and purplish. Like, purplish pink. Would I say Royal Navy? There's that jacket, though. You see a lot of, like, the Eagle Unions carry a lot of jackets. So I would say it cannot be Royal Navy, because they don't necessarily wear the jackets. Has to be Eagle Union. We're too futuristic. Way too futuristic. I don't know. But sure, okay. Maybe Eagle Union. Not the French. I would just first ask, are you in the right game? Then I would say, if she is in the right game, okay. Not the Russian. Maybe the Russians, actually. But they wear a lot more... You know, a lot more thick clothing, having revealing cleavage. Because it's cold. But I would say the Russians, like the Soviet Navy, you know, the Northern Parliament. I would say Northern Parliament. But too much white, not enough blue and machinery, where it kind of looks like the enemy factions. And I'm like, alright, so not the Sakura Empire, not Iron Blood, has to be Eagle Union then. Has to be something. Her skins are fine. This is fine. It's sexual. Just looking here. She's in a Chinese dress, but not all Chinese dresses were highly sexual. Yeah, it seems to be pretty fan servicey to where it's like, I don't know. It's getting to that dangerous point. But here, sexual, yeah. The American culture really popular. I think I'm gonna go on a limb and say that the American culture created the bunny girl outfit, Playboy. So yeah, that I say does make some sense. So looking at her, it's like Iron Man here, but there's the Iron Man reference, he's American. And then there's the red, there's a little bit of the reds, but there's the blue, there's the white, there's the black. She's Eagle Union. Can't be anybody else. Nice. Looks good. Not overtly hypersexualized. Looks pretty good, this one here. I'm gonna say Eagle Union plus there's like the bunny girl outfit. Yeah, her first one, red, white, and blue, baseball, yup. American. You know, I'm going to just say the nation. Eagle Union, absolutely. Very American. Same thing with the retrofit, as you saw here. Same thing. American businesswoman, Halloween, Salem. How about that? Same. See that Americana there in the Eagle Union, just making its show. Like, yeah. Making its case. Same thing, that same Americana in her skirt, her outfit, red, sorry, not red, but in her blue and whites with gold trimmings. That is so Americana. Yes. Yeah, There's that. But look at that. If I had to choose, is she British? Don't know. She actually could be British, but there's a lot of blue in there. I'm not too sure. They have a lot of red. A lot of red. So I would say best bet Eagle Union, because there's like the blue military, there's the jacket, there's the red, the stars, not red, but the blue stars. Yeah, so I'm going to say Eagle Union. Yeah. And you can see a bit of the character there. See? Very Eagle Union. And Native American. Same thing here. Alright. A bit of the same thing here. Absolutely. There's red trimmings, no gold trimmings, but there's black, there's blue, there's white. Eagle Union. Look at this. A very sexual. It's like, alright, Eagle Union. Pittsburgh, I know that's it. Whoa, sexual indeed. Wow. Big everything. Jacket, Eagle Union. Yeah, that's, okay. Keeps a bit of her identity, I guess. But, I don't know. Her outfit here. Yeah, it's a saloon thing, but the animation for her. Pittsburgh, more like Spurg. Am right. A sudden influx of Thai queens must be enjoyed. But yeah, so you see people's comments. They notice it too, which is fine, but it is overtaking the game. You can see here. But in her return to port, you know, when you come back from a mission, a sortie, you know, she grabs your face after you're pulling in and looking at her breast. She pulls you in, hugs you. That shows a bit of her character. I like that. Eating some cake here. Actual cake, not women. But yeah. Native American girl. From the Sioux. And yes, there is a bit of a slip up here. But because, like, you do have the blue, you have the black, and you have the white, but you do have a subculture here. I just can't get her breasts out of the picture. There we go. A subculture here. Long hair with the feathers. People say she's black. She's not black. She's Native American. Maybe Blackfoot, but I like chocolate. It's like, yeah, okay, they're trying to say she's black. I prefer black women, so okay. Her, then Hood. I like the shield hero better. The shield hero better, alright. She protects. She attack, but most importantly, she Tsukubi is poking out. Mrs. Nipple said, bonjour. So, okay, yeah. There is that. Her outfit here is not too revealing. It's nice. It's elegant. Where in the feathers are now gold. I like that. That's pretty good. And look at this. Ugh. Whatever. But you can see the red, white, and blue. It's very American. If it wasn't for the jacket and the blue and the white, I would say Royal Navy. I'm sorry, I'm gonna say Royal Navy. No way is she Eagle Union. But Eagle Union it is. Very big, hefty woman. Wow. Very big woman. Yeah, you gotta put it above your breast, woman. Let's see what the comments gotta say. Precious and forgetful. Meaning she is forgetful, right? Not that she is forget-able. Boobville. Okay, funny. Never ask about what happened in July 1993. Kentato 1. Okay. Louis is lovely. GZ to all who made it. Boobville. Legit heavy cruiser. Another busty airhead. Boobs! Licking fingers, Neil. Now that's a heavy cruiser. Yeah, licking the fingers. They are nice breasts. But, you know, look at this. You can just tell. Jacket, red, white, and blue. Some black in there. Eagle Union. Very Americana. You can see a bit of that in her story. Look at that! Carnival. You know, American Carnival. Oh, yeah. See? Look, dots. There you are. You know, there you go. Have any outfits for her yet, but just look at that. Not hypersexual. Sister, yeah, like there's no feathers in her hair, so I say she's legit black. Light skin, but still. She is pretty good. And check it out. Look, the red, white, and blue. Yeah. I didn't buy this one, but you can tell. Very American. Not just because of the baseball, but their jacket. Americans have the jacket. She's a submarine, so she gets away with it being sexual. Hey. All right, forgive me. But yeah, there's a lot of that going on here. Her other outfit, that's fine. Not a hypersexual. It's fine. I don't know. She didn't need to have her outfit open like this. Azur Lane was doomed to be sexual. But there's a jacket. The Native American subculture is there. It's there, alright. Do I have any skins for her? Yes! You see a lot of it here, too. It's not that bad. Same thing here. Yeah, everyone always forgets I'm Massachusetts. But anyways, yeah, Alabama. Really good to have. A lot of that Native American, a lot of good to have in the game, that is. But you see that Native American influence, that subculture there. Not too many feathers, but you see the outfit. Well, you see like the designs on her. Once you get to see her sisters, you get to see, oh, okay. I get it. Yup. And you see those designs. Those Lakota designs. I'll say they look a little bit like Navajo, but they're not really, from knowing where her sister class is from. South Dakota. So yeah, you see a lot of that. Hey, I'm putting her on my favorites. But yeah, there is some sexual things here. It's not that hyper, but it is very Sexual. Would I say Eagle Union? No, because see the American flag. If I didn't see that, I would probably be guessing something else. A little elegant, but still a little slutty. I don't, still a little sexual. Eagle Union. No other skins for her, but I've seen this girl before, so I know she's Eagle Union. Hornet, let's go. The horse is in the back. Oh my goodness, yeah, she's a cowgirl. Yes, black and gold, but a jacket. You can see it. Cowgirl outfit, absolutely. American cheerleader, absolutely, you can see it. And if I wanted to here, but that's a little sexual. Yeah. I don't know why, but, South Dakota, yes, clearly. Lakota. Knowing her sisters, I could assume that, yes, she's a Native American. Now, she looks like a cowgirl. It's like that vibe a bit. A little more like a biker a bit, but jacket like all her sisters. And the black and the white and the blue. Very big outfit. Not too much Native American going on here. That's a little bit of break away from the theme there. Ah, there's the Native American influence in her cowgirl outfit. You can see it. That's fine with me. Looks fine. The pistol always made me think that she was a dude having her dong out. Didn't mean to say it like that, but, This one here. Jacket. Okay. I would not mistake it for being Royal Navy. She doesn't seem to be British, elegant. No, doesn't seem to be like that. A little sexual, like slutty. I'm sorry. Americans are slutty. Jacket, slutty. Yeah. Very Americana. Yeah. And she's very big. But dark skin, is she supposed to be like light-skinned black woman? Maybe. I don't think she's Native American. Maybe she's a dark-skinned white woman. Maybe that's what they're trying to bring in. But yeah, you even see it here. I don't see the Native American, but I do see, very Americana. So yeah. Oklahoma. You do see a bit of that Native American influence here, just in her outfit. And Oklahoma, the Crow. Wait, no, not the Crow. The Comanche ended up setting up there. But then other tribes got pushed in there, like the Cherokee. That's probably what they're referencing here. And so, when looking at that, see her next outfit. It would be the retrofit. And very, very Native American-esque. You see a bit of the moccasins here. See the trimmings. It's not hypersexual, but it looks nice. Looks good. But then you see she wants to be like a pirate. That's a bit of her personality. Adventurous, imaginative. A little bit of that Native American trimming here. Not trimming, but colors in the... And then there's like the feathers, but, pirates, whatevers. The colors there. See? But yeah. Would I say Royal Navy? I might, but it is a little sexy. So, Eagle Union. Mm-hmm. Slutty. Eagle Union. If it's slutty, it's the Eagle Union. Slutty, non-elegant, Eagle Union. Jacket. White, black, and ink dark indigo. Eagle Union. Kind of slutty. But she cute. Courageous. Yeah, here we're getting into the very slutty stuff. Eagle Union has to be, but it is kind of elegant. And you do see later Royal Navy ship girls that are that way. My goodness. Mm-hmm. My goodness. Too slutty. They left it at this, that'd just be fine. Yes. Eagle Union. Very American. Bunny girl outfit. She's nice. Very well endowed, but probably innocent as their character. That's fine. Red, a little bit of red, a little bit of gold, but blue and white. Americana. Well, all of these things. I'm getting a little tired looking at all these. Are we done? Yeah, you can see all of it. A little too much. Look at her character. Jacket, black, gold trimmings, white. Yeah, a little slutty. Americana. You know, American. Eagle Union. Mm-hmm. Not so bad. Whoa! Very, 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 hyper revealing, hypersexual. Wow. Ignores her character. I agree. That was her character before. Elegant, nice. Sexy, but not slutty. Slutty. On her own. She nice. Wow. Chose to wear that. You slut. Jeho bag. It's getting worse after worse. They're worse, and it's like she was big, not the most worst. This is pretty bad, but not the worst. That is yeah. Yeah, so you can see what Hawk Zero is coming from. Whoa! Very American, slutty. Wow. I'm sorry, it is just so terrible. This is fine. Nice. Not bad. You can see where the criticism comes from. It's fine. Don't do anything more. Bit of her personality. She's more of an educated type. Adventurous. I like it, see? Look at that character, look at her. So cool, so good. That's all I gotta say is, yeah. Not much. Eagle Union. Before I lose track of what I'm doing and I get tired. It's fine. A British band, mate. Right here. Cockney accent. Great. Awesome. Says royalty. That whole imperial vibe going on there. Made. Elegance. Yes. See? Sexy, but not hyper sexy. See what I mean? Look at that. Just, sure, she has a jacket. Like, looking at her, the wearing of the jacket does throw me off. But the sword. Americans don't really carry swords. The old school type of pistol, well, Americans had that, especially in the Eagle Union. Okay. Mm-hmm. Black, okay. It's the red, though. Here is fine. She's coming out of the pool. Something royal. White. There's red. There's gold. Now, knowing how elegant this is, it's not religious, but I would say, yeah, it's... I might even say French. But that kind of does make sense, because Britain and France were fighting each other for a long time, and Britain did own land in France. Because, you know, before the 100 Years' War. Britain and France get their anger from each other because they've always wanted to unite. Always wanted to unite because they want one to dominate over the other. Elegant. Red. Like it. Giant crucifix. I'm sorry. This is French. Very slutty. Kinda nun-ish. I would not assume Royal Navy. British. No. I would never assume the Royal Navy. This is in one of those updates. Like, yeah, they're starting to lose their identity. Azur Lane? Oh, yeah. They're dropping the ball. Come in those days. We only work those days. We only work these days. And all I can see in these days is that, my goodness, a little too much being seen here. A little too... It's fine, it's elegant, it's still sexy, but, you know. Neptune. Elegant, maid-like. Look at that. Sexy, yes. It's a light cruiser. Same with the other light cruisers. Many of them are maids. Looks good. She's serving you. Serving you with her eyes. No idea this existed. Yeah, you can see it. Like, this is a little too revealing, and their bobbies, you know, their police, don't necessarily do this. The jacket throws me off. There's blue in there, but again, we're not looking at her base outfit. Its base outfit's blue, white, black, but there's maid. Doesn't tell me American, tells me British. So looking at this, seeing her outfit's very sexual, very revealing of the boobies. Looks nice, but a little too much. Look at that, just very imperial. Royalty. Red. Gold. White. Just screams British to me. The sword, too. Look at that. Look at that. I ask of you, are you my master? Needs a new skin, yeah. Congrats to Commander who got 80k points. Underrated ship girl, only few people probably got her. Uh-huh. Underrated, absolutely. She is boss. So good. I mean, I am queen. That mean I am queen. Nice. Yep. Upvoting that for sure. Maid. Just look at that elegance. Yes, they're sexy going on, but still a little bit of religious symbol here, but I wouldn't say French because maid. I would say more religious theme would be in there if it was French. Look at what you got. Look at this owl there. Yeah, a little sexy, but not in the worst. Hood. The Union Jack is in her thing. Yeah, it looks very elegant. I like it. No. Looks nice, but she's a lot bigger. Okay, kinda. And she's very nice there. Look at this. Elegant. Classy. Very class-like. Absolutely. With her, same thing. Classy, sexy, but classy. That's actually something new. Old outfits. This bad boy, her original outfit. Yes, look at that. Very imperial, very royal, very much. She's la Duke. Prince of Wales. Look at that. Royalty. I would say Duke, but no, not Duke. Things are popping out there. See the colors. Look at that. Just, amazing. Well, a little too sexy. Fine, I guess. This is fine, but whoa. Didn't need to be transparent there. I got it. A little too sexy there. I'm real sorry. Yeah, she's just constantly revealing. But look at that maid outfit. It just looks beautiful on her. Wonderful on her. Just awesome. It's fine. I like it. I do like that. I do like that one. Ooh, pretty good. Pretty awesome. Oath outfit. Very good. Sexy a bit, but not too much. That is hyper sexy. Wow. We're connecting it, but still, that's very hyper sexy. Wow. And then you guys know I'm putting it on because it's like, yeah, I would do that. It's because she's grabbing her boobies. Okay. But that one's fine. Let's do that. Look at that. Pretty royal, if you know what I mean. Elegant dress. I like it. Very magical, but still elegantly worn. Elegantly. It's red. I wouldn't say French. I would not say German for sure. I would not say Japanese. I would not say Dutch, because they're more nature-like. Okay. I wouldn't say anything else. I would say Royal Navy. British, because red. Looks good. Sexy. Looks good. Very good. Why they give her this? I don't know, but I'm putting it on. A little too, much for my kind of liking. But royalty, yes. Pretty good. Royalty, 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 very good. Bossy, but royalty. Looking at this. Nice reporter-like, but still professional. No, there's some purplish stuff in there. Okay, I might say Eagle Union. Red eyes, though. Mm-hmm. No jacket. Americans wear jackets. This is a blazer. Formal schoolgirl. British or Canadian. At the time, would have been British. Look at that. One of the newer ones. Pretty good. Keeps in line with the character. Elegant, beautiful. Highlight some of her assets. And I'm kidding. Yeah, no. Elegantly, wonderful. Elegant, wonderful. Highlights the boobies. I wouldn't say American. Gothic-like. Very imperial, very royal, not imperial, very royal. Americans don't wear a jacket. Well, they wouldn't wear a jacket like this. British, royal. Wonderful. Looks, brings out her eyes and wonderful personality. Sexy. And also very in line with her character. It's good stuff you see here. But you see it continue, and then you get this. Wonderful. Your Majesty. I don't even need to say anymore. It just comes out. Look at that. Wonderful. Sexy. Elegant. Elegant. Sexy. Elegant office worker. Look at that. And then you get this. Lovely. But also, whoa, a little too much there. And then she gets into a certain position. It's like, that's a little too much. Doesn't matter to me. All I can say is, wow. The game has... wow! Look at this. This is what really spiraled downhill. people don't want to admit this, but she is a big reason. Elegantly enough, but also very slutty. Maid, yes, but boobies right out there for the eyes to see. Eye candy, just not like the other girls. Know what I mean? They're there. See, they're there. Elegant, but you see what I mean? Here's where it all went downhill. Boobies! And playful in her personality. So it matches her personality. Wonderful. Here, not so sexual, but it's good. Really not so bad. I like it. Wow. Wow. Hypersexual. Wow. What? Is that her outfit? This is her original outfit. Alright, maid. Wonderful. Looks good. Crows. Alright. Kind of religious. Kind of religious. But maid. Her background's religious. I would probably say the French, but it would be a lot more fantastical. So Royal Navy. Looks good. This one, awesome. Sexy, but elegant. Wow. Are you in the right game? Wow. Okay. Let's go here. About a moment. A little slutty, but elegant and very steampunk, very royal-like. Alright, pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. Okay. It's fine. Wow. Pretty wow. This in a different type of wow. Just like, oh my goodness. Wow. Just awesome. Fantastic. Amazing. Steampunk. Royalty. Just screams British. Yes, there's the red. There's the white. Could be American Western cowboy. Could be. Yes. But they nailed the whole steampunk element. It reminds me very British-like, but also very American-like as well. They didn't do too bad on the background and pointing out she's British on every other point. Looks good. Pretty good. This one here, whoa. I'm going to keep that, is what Pervert would say, and what I say, unfortunately. Formidable. Wow, they really like making her sexy, if you know what I mean. All I can say is, wow. How far? My favorite outfit is this one because you get 3 girls for the price of 1. That's nice, but a little too sexy. That is fine with me. This one here. I like it. Looking at her. She's awesome. Maid. Big boobies, but also wonderful. Very nice. Outfit. Alright, cool. But you see where it's all gone. Azur Lane has gone through it all. My goodness. Illustrious. Very sexual. Pretty sexual. Oh my. Yeah, this girl here. The new one. How... Looks like a hoe bag. I'm sorry. Imperial. See? And I'm starting to get tired, but yeah. I would say French. Because of how slutty she looks. I would not say British at all. It's not that elegant. No. French. Absolutely. Because they're kind of slutty, but at the same time, they're also very religious, so how? This is where Azur Lane fell off the rocker. It's like, what are you doing, Azur Lane? What are you doing? This is a little more elegant. Look at this. It's fine. It is sexy, but she's meant to be at the pool. Sexy. This one here. Oh my goodness. Very imperial. Speaks kind of... Yeah, though. Okay. Very slutty, but still pretty... Yeah, I would say the British. I would say, yeah. Looking at that, I would say, honestly, wow. Okay. Very slutty. Same. Wow. Dark-skinned girl. Hey, no, it's good. She's Egyptian. Like her, but wow, she is a slutty maid. Wow. Wow. Yeah. A slutty maid. Wow. Okay, a little too much. Wow. Is she a dog? You a dog person? Like Anubis? She a jackal girl. Okay. Just look at that. Wow. Slutty. Very slutty. Right here is where it started to fall off as well. Elegance, yeah. I might assume the French. Nothing in here speaks British except for the airplane. Airplane. Doesn't speak like Illustrious. Let's go back to Illustrious for a moment. Very maid-like. Look at that. Look at it. Yes, boobies are showing. Absolutely. You see behind her too, but not too much. Look, very elegant. Look at that. Very nice. Maid-like. Very, very nice. See the evolution of her outfits. It's like, wow. Okay. Same thing. But here, it's just not. She's just slutty out the gate, and it's not like her sister, where it's super elegant maid-like. It's not. Here is even worse. But maybe it's supposed to be that way. My goodness. Why? Oh boy. Starting to fall asleep, but my goodness. How sexy this elegant one is. It's not hyper sexy, but look at that. Elegant, nice. Just look at that. Just my goodness. My goodness. You can start to see where it all started to fall off. Oh boy. All I can say is things have changed. Sakura Empire. You start to get it. Here, look at this. Very sexy. Wow. Very sexy too. Oh my goodness. Yep. Wow, butt cheeks just hanging out there, just all spilling out. Alright. Yeah, there's some problems with the game. Yeah, starting to lose a bit of its flavor, Azur Lane. My goodness. Just my goodness. But yeah, you got all these different things. Tulip. They came out long before. My goodness, wow, this is sexy. Very Earth-like. I guess this is a way to go. Hmm. Yeah. Oh boy, falling asleep. Gotta end this short stream soon. Just look at all that stuff. Let's go to Ironblood for a moment. See what he was talking about. Wow, would you look at that? Admiral Zenker. Yeah, he's right. Take away the rigging. She looks like a meta. It's the black, but like, okay, great. Black and red. Awesome. Doesn't look Iron Blood. Black and red. Very, you know, I don't know, very Nazi-like. You just want... I look. Formal and imperial. Not this one, but just formal. Aggressive and formal. Aggressive but formal. Aggressive but formal look. Look at that. Very nice. All of these. Aggressive but formal. Okay. I'm sorry. I can't tell if she's a meta or if she is Iron Blood. I'm sorry. Like, this is a paper ship, meaning you never got off the paper and into production. Never did. I get it. You know, same thing as Hawk Zero gets it, but still, no. This is a meta character. Sorry. It has to be a lot better than that. Know what I mean? Starting to get a little tired, sleepy. Alright, a few more ships and then we'll end this stream. I'll do another stream later tonight. But this is just whole stuff with Azur Lane. Like, you can see where it's all going. This will be a video re-uploaded somewhere. Oh yeah. Azur Lane has hit a problem. And it's a big problem. Yeah. Look at this. Very medieval. I like it. Medieval, kind of elegant, but they say religious. Okay, yeah, but kind of, I could pass this off as British. Crown. I could pass this off as British, but there's blue, not red. So there's a key difference. See? There's red. You know, so, but because of the whole, yeah, because of the red, it would confuse me a bit. Very fancy, kind of like the British, but if it was a DD, it would have been made like. You know what I mean? A little more made like. It's not. Leon. Anything religious a little bit? No, but it's white. Not so white with the British. Any blue? No. Not Eagle Union. Okay, so then what? You can just see it. Big boobies. I can see it, but kinda made like. It would have been a frilly skirt if it was British, though. Not American. Is it its new own faction? Yes. A little sexy. Kinda speaks German? Hmm. Yes, that thing in the middle. This thing here. Makes me probably think, German? One of those. Okay, falling asleep now. Need not to. Her skin is fine. Okay. Okay, yeah. Alright, yeah. Uh-oh. Click the wrong thing. Falling asleep, too. Um... Crucifix. Alright, kind of religious. This doesn't really fit the French theme so much. Sorry, falling asleep. But yeah, I just would not associate it with being British. Look at that. Very sexy. Oh. Okay. Okay. My. Sorry. Religious. Angel-like. Kind of horse, alright. Large breast, alright. Okay, yeah. Only thing not showing her things would be a ribbon. Hmm. Yeah. Just get falling asleep here. Little sexy. Yep. Too sexy. Yeah. Okay. Well, better start closing out the game. Northern Parliament. Oh boy. See what I mean? Russians. I'm trying to fall asleep. I'm not trying to. Starting to. My goodness! But look, see, big jacket. Big women. But see, they show their cleavage. Have these monster mechanical things behind them. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Oh my. What happened? Big lady. Oh boy. Oh. Hmm. Hmm. Oh boy. Yeah, you start to see it lose its identity. Oh my, I am tired. Meta. Let's go to meta real quick. Oh yeah. Ugh. Hmm. Hmm. Thinking about stuff. My goodness. As I'm falling asleep. Head pat. Okay, wow. What are you doing, girl? Okay, hold on. Hmm. Oh boy. Tired, tired, tired. My goodness, what tired me out? Probably driving and all that stuff. Oh boy, wow. Better get out of here quickly. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Oh boy. Mm-hmm. You. All six. Ugh. Time to get this. Yeah. I feel what Hawk Zero is going over. Ugh. Ugh. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, cool. My goodness. Better get out of here as soon as I can. Hmm. Hmm. Alright, guys, hey. I am going to sleep, man. I am falling asleep. Where are you? Whew! This was fun. Going over the whole Azur Lane thing, and this will be a video. 1 hour? Okay. Yeah, alright. Look, I will speed up that video, cut it up, chop it up. And I will make it a video for you all. Thank you so much for watching. Oh, let's see. Disable comments. Let's just reconnect it. Alright, cool. No one's watching. That's fine. I'll watch y'all later. Thank you for watching, for whoever will watch in the future. I love you all. Thank you. God bless you. God bless America, and Godspeed, everybody. Goodbye.